Hello, kia ora, I'm Philip Duncan, and thank you for joining us for our Tuesday update for August the 15th. And we're tracking this big low over New Zealand at the moment. You can see it clearly on the animated wind map, but high pressure in the brighter yellow shows that there's high pressure all around that system, including to the south. And that little strip of high pressure to the south of New Zealand shutting off the southerly, and that stops the low from getting any deeper and bigger. So the low has got limited energy. It's going to use it up and fall apart over the next couple of days. But this weekend, a cold front out of the Southern Ocean is going to move into New Zealand and form yet another low like this, and once again surrounded by high air pressure. Now the rainfall totals aren't as big with these low pressure zones as the ones we were getting earlier this year, and that is due to the higher air pressure that's now surrounding us, but we've still got a bit more rain on the way in the next few days. So let's take a look and see what's coming. Starting off with the snow map, we've got a fair bit of snow coming along the mountains here, great for the ski fields, 10 to 15, maybe 20 centimetres of snow for the next 3 days ahead, and most of that is on that western side of the mountains. A little bit comes into the North Island, not much. Taranaki might get a dusting even if it doesn't show it. A little bit on the mountains here, only a few centimetres, and again the desert road might get a light dusting of snow. Rainfall wise, well, it's the southwestern corner of the North Island that is seeing the most amount of rain, especially down here towards Kapiti Coast and up towards Horowhenua. You're getting around about 35 millimetres there for the next few days. And the other area around Westport, Greymouth and Hokitika also getting similar totals. But the eastern side of New Zealand, lower rainfall totals, and the good news is we're hearing from some of you that it is not as muddy now in some of those eastern areas, especially around Hawke's Bay, as it was just a month or so ago. Now over in Australia, no great changes to the map, just a few showers in the south here, right across, but drier up around Cairns where there's been plenty of showers lately. Now it's drying out for you. So let's take a look at the forecast, and here we are for Wednesday, that low falling apart. This is all low pressure on the map, but there's no real center to it anymore. It's falling apart. So with that, there'll be a little burst of rain or showers for the western North Island on Wednesday. I know that's becoming now the new place where people are very tired of the rain. Waikato to Taranaki in particular, Auckland as well on the edges of that, and same with Northland. So this rain will be a little bit annoying, but it's not huge totals as it moves on through, and mostly dry in Australia, although a few coastal showers even despite that big area of high pressure. Now by Thursday, those showers in Australia move further out to sea along with the high. There is a cold front coming in here to Adelaide and Tasmania, and over in New Zealand, the low has basically, well, not completely fallen apart, but it's weakened quite a bit, moves out to the east, actually gets a bit of a better shape on Thursday, but it's east of the Chatham Islands. And for the rest of the mainland, really sou'westers and a little bit cooler and a few showers around, nothing much. Those showers won't be very many of them, at least across the day. The most of them will be, again, on that western coastal side. So by Friday, high pressure is to the north of us, a few showers with the westerlies. Nothing too major in there though. It's annoying if you live in Waikato and you just want a dry stretch for a week. You don't have that at the moment. There are still some showers even here on Friday, but it is mostly dry. But here comes the next blast. So Australia gets it first with the cold change. Snow on the mountains and ranges, a windy sou'wester coming in behind it. So that front here moves into New Zealand on Saturday. So Saturday to begin with, warm and windy with the nor'westers blowing. It'll be a warm day, feel like spring, but then the front will come in at some point across the day. You can check that out at ruralweather.co.nz for more details. Could be a few thunderstorms in there, and then on the other side, that blue line indicates a big bite out of the atmosphere. The cold air is moving in behind it. So by Sunday in New Zealand, it all merges together, and this is why we get a new low forming. That southerly injection with the cold front, all of it works together with a high to the east to block it all, and so you end up with a slow-moving low that's moving through. But I wanted to show you this map to extend out to the Indian Ocean because this is what is moving in. It's all this high pressure, and that's a sign of El Nino and the Indian Ocean dipole, and then the big windy westerlies to the south coming in towards New Zealand. So we're still on the outer edges of this building El Nino, but you can start to see it in these long-range maps, and Australia is certainly drying out now north of Victoria. That is all from me. We'll see you again tomorrow with our next update.